time and time again, as Apple has finally announced their California streaming event for September 14th. There's a lot of vagueness in the event timeline, so what can we expect, and what does the invite mean? Well, today I'll be breaking down the invite and some other last-minute iPhone 13 leaks and rumors, so let's get into it. So, Apple has finally announced their new event on September 14th. Again, we all know that September is the time for iPhones. Oh wait, last year was not that time. Apple has been on time with their releases, so I'm pretty sure they'll be releasing iPhones and Apple Watches at the event as usual. But there's also a little bit of kind of rumors that have been spreading around about the event tagline and the image provided with it. Now, we are greeted with a mountain with a nighttime sky with some stars, and immediately everyone's reaction was, "Oh man, it's astronomical photography coming to iPhone right now! Confirmed!" It's pretty much just mountains and a sky. The theme for this event is actually just astronomical photography, because if you look closely on the top of the actual image itself, you can see stars, and some people have been speculating this is an actual image from the iPhone 13, and that could be it. That could be an actual image from the iPhone 13. I'm not even surprised if it's an actual image from the iPhone 13. The tagline just doesn't really make a lot of sense. California streaming, I mean, they are streaming from California, but that's kind of just it. Now, a lot of people have also been saying that, obviously, satellite connectivity. If the picture shows something that's in the middle of nowhere, I'd honestly think that someone could be using an iPhone using satellite connectivity, which, I mean, that's a valid point, because satellite connectivity is one of the features that has been rumored, and if that's true, then that could be the kind of thing they're referencing in the invite, which is the satellite connectivity. So there's kind of just two things to take away from here. One, the satellite connectivity, because they're kind of just in the middle of nowhere, which could mean that, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you might not have any cellular connectivity. And second is just the whole astronomical theme of it. Kind of just reminds me of, all the pictures of macOS. People have been making a little bit of references. So at first, I thought it looked kind of similar to the iPhone 12 Pro video image. The video, I'll show you a snippet. It's right here. A lot of people have been saying it's the exact same as the iOS 8 wallpaper from past invites. All of the Apple logos have a resemblance to all the wallpapers of the device that does be released. In 2019, we saw the By Innovation Only event. You can see in the image you can see the resemblance between the Apple logo in the image looking kind of exactly like the wallpaper for the iPhone 11. Now, also, for the iPhone 10 event, you can see that. It's the exact same thing. In the Apple logo, there was actually a resemblance between the Apple logo and the actual wallpaper for the iPhone 10. So, if you kind of put this together from past events, you kind of just see what could be the wallpaper for the iPhone 13 or even the iPad mini for these. All these September iPhone events have been in 2020. There was actually a lot more less vagueness in the Apple event invites, because time flies. Apple Watch, iPad Air, AirFly, it was kind of easy to kind of just put those to what features come there. Those two things are the actual things that they were kind of referencing in the invites. But we'll see on Tuesday next week. We'll see about that. But I'm pretty sure those are the two things that are actually in the event invite. But from past years, we can actually get a lot of information from that. And maybe that's going to be the exact same wallpaper for the iPhone 13. So let me know what you guys think about the event invite. But now let's get into some of the last minute rumors about the iPhone 13. From Max Weinbach via Pine Leaks on Twitter, we've actually seen a little bit of information, clarifying a little bit of information on the iPhone 13, including the battery and some of the features. So let's get into it. Now, first, I'd like to say this is very good news. This is very good news. And that is the iPhone 13 will not have a price hike as previously rumored. So that means the iPhone 12 will just be the exact same prices across the line. So no price increase there, which is good for a lot of the people who are buying the iPhone 13. The second thing is the increased weight and thickness for the iPhone 13. Now, this has been previously rumored, and they're not saying it's really thick. I mean, we're not going back to Nokia days, but it's like slightly thicker, like 20% thicker. It's going to be noticeable, but it's a little bit subtle when you use the phone. So it's going to be a little bit thicker, but we're not going chunky. Okay, we're just increasing it because of that battery, which we'll be getting to later. Now, we are also going to be getting 120 Hz refresh rate displays finally on the iPhone 13. This was on the iPad Pro in 2017 when it released. So finally, I'm super excited that it's coming to the iPhone because it's buttery smooth. I've tested it out on my 2018 iPad Pro, and it's just smooth. It's just really smooth. It's buttery smooth. So great about that. Now, we're also going to be seeing some night mode for stars, astronomical photography, which is really good because, I mean, night mode does capture a little bit of the stars, but I took a picture of the bloom of a red moon a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't turn out as good. So I think the iPhone 13 will have like a better perspective of that picture that I showed you. So hopefully we get that. That's going to be really cool if you want to capture the stars. I mean, that's just going to be like beautiful. The lower the aperture, the more light it lets in. And that actual lower of aperture is coming to the iPhone in the ultra-wide camera. So that's why the ultra-wide camera now captures 40% more light. Now let's get into some battery details. So first, the iPhone 13 mini will have approximately 1 hour more of battery life. The iPhone 12 mini caps out at 15 hours. So iPhone 13 mini will have 16 hours of battery life if the rumor is true. And the iPhone 13 Pro will have a 10% larger battery. So that means, and most of that is due to the 120 hertz displays that they're going to be putting. So that's why it's kind of just there. Now, there's also, now for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, it's a way bigger difference. Now, the 13 Pro Max will have a larger battery of up to 20%. Now, the Pro display, the displays on the Pro will throttle down to 60 hertz when in low power mode. And that's mostly due because of the refresh rate taking up a lot of battery. Even with the battery increase on the 13 Pro, there's actually a little bit of a big problem. The problem is kind of just really in the refresh rate. 120 hertz takes up a lot of battery. And the reason why Apple was able to just do it on the iPad is because the iPad has just a humongous battery. So they're not taking up a lot of they're taking up a lot of space because the whole iPad itself is just really big and they can just fit in like a huge battery. So that's why they kept 120 hertz on it. They put it on first. So that's just kind of how it went. But that's all on iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 Pro. Not a lot here, but we're really getting closer to the event, and I don't want to ruin people's Apple event. Hopefully, we'll be getting a little bit excited for the Apple event. I know I'm excited. I just have to keep calm and collected and just just wait until the event finishes, and then just watch the thing, because I don't want my Apple event to be spoiled. Well, I could catch up in leaks or if word of mouth, but I just want to watch and savor the event for myself, because, like, just leave me alone. I just want to enjoy my event. So if you're excited for the Apple event, I'm excited too. I'm just super hyped, like everything. And if you want to see more about the iPhone 13, except for all those little tidbits I just told you guys about, but if you want to see all about iPhone 13, and you should seriously check out my video. It's 36 minutes long, so you might want to grab a snack before you watch it, because you're definitely gonna. It's a long video. So, if you guys want to see more content like this, I'll definitely be having coverage of the Apple event, probably a day or two, because school. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.